Hello aspirants, welcome to Ekam Academy. Today we are going to discuss about recent art and culture related current affairs, that is Worldcraft city status to one of the Indian city. Which Indian city are we talking about, along with some other Indian cities which are into the list, and similar type of initiative by UNESCO and other interesting facts for examination perspective we'll be discussing in a quick and informative way. Let us discuss. First, we have an important geographical context. So here we are going to discuss about the city of Srinagar. So you need to know the location of Srinagar. Now let us look into geographical aspect of Srinagar later in the part of the video. But before that, we need to discuss about the TSPSC Group 1 Mains Test Series, which is about to start on 9th August. So if you enroll into this test series, you are going to practice almost 600 plus questions before the examination, which will definitely give you an edge over others, right? And you are going to sit almost for 88 tests, including daily tests of 59 tests and 12 sectional tests, including 6 essay tests as well as 5 revision tests and 1 mega grant test will be there. Whatever the answer copies you write, that will be evaluated and given back within 3 working days with detailed explanation also. Then there is an important announcement regarding essay and ethics module of Oberoi sir. Sir will be dealing all the aspects which one need to cover for better essay and to score better. This module will definitely help you. In 30 plus hours, sir will be discussing the dimensions of essay and how to score better also in the essay, along with most probable topics for this mains, right? So if you want to enroll, you can contact us on the number displayed on the screen right now. So what is the discussion about? It is about Worldcraft city status. So this was recently awarded to the Indian state of Srinagar. So in this context, let us look into what is the status and what does that mean. And before other things, we need to understand what is the Srinagar, right? So you know Srinagar is situated in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Before discussing the geographical aspects, you need to know why this particular Srinagar is so famous for crafts and what type of crafts. If you can see, these are all the crafts which are famous in Srinagar. So you have papier mak, we have then walnut wood carving, we have carpets, we have Sosni embroidery, we also have Pashmina wools and Kani shawls. So these are very important. You know Pashmina wools also have GA tag status also, right? Then what is this Shahara-e abrasion? Means this is the ancient silk route through this only majority of the ancient trade used to happen. And if you have remembered, Kushans, especially Kanishka and all, they have mainly brought the lost glory to the Silk Route and all. So many empires have tried to revive and to control the Silk Route, which is more profitable for them. And if you see, the location of Srinagar is on the Silk Route. That is the reason there is so much craft that got developed, and many varieties of crafts are also famous from Srinagar because of this reason. So it is very much important because of the Silk Route. It has these many types of crafts in it, right? Then now let us understand the geographical location. So as we have seen on the map, it is situated in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir as a Union Territory, and it is the largest city in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, especially the summer capital also. You know, winter capital is Jammu and summer capital is Srinagar. At the same time, you also need to remember this is situated in Jammu Valley, and you also need to know this on the particular banks of Jhelum river, which is one of the tributary of Indus river. We have this Srinagar situated, and the famous Dal Lake is also situated in the city of Srinagar, right? So these are certain important things one need to know from geographical perspective. Then let us understand what are the other Indian cities which got listed in the Worldcraft city status. Okay, so if you see, one city is Jaipur. Then we have Mallapuram. It's not Mamallapuram, Mallapuram. When you are getting confused here, be cautious. So this is in the Indian state of Kerala. So here this is famous for paintings, potteries, crafts, etc. But this is mainly famous for stone carvings, especially related to temples and all. So for this particular art, it is so famous. Then we also have Mysore. So Mysore in the state of Karnataka. You know, Mysore means we just remind immediately about silk varieties, sandalwoods, etc. So for that, it is famous. So these are all other 3 Indian cities which are already in the list of Worldcraft city status. Okay. So now let us look into what is this Worldcraft city status, which is given by Worldcraft Council. So who is this particular organization, or which particular organization? What is the specific things you need to know? Let us look into. So now establishment, if you see, this is a non-governmental organization, NGO, you can say, established in the year 1964, right? So this is the time, and headquarters is in Kuwait. It is a Kuwait based NGO, and you have to keep in mind this is striving for the empowerment of artisans. and the persons who are involved in handicraft industry and all. And interestingly, if you have remembered, today, that is August 7th, is celebrated as National Handloom Day, right? So why? Because on this day only we have the Swadeshi movement that was again started after as a reaction to partition of Bengal and all. So if you know the theme of this particular year, let us know in the comment section. Then it is also trying to promote this cultural diversity and is also trying to ensure there is sustainable development, because SDG goal number 11 is trying to promote sustainable cities. This is important initiative as part of this also, and you need to understand this particular council is having affiliation status under UNESCO. You know, UNESCO is one of the specialized agencies of UN. So this is one you have to keep in mind. But another famous personality is also associated, which generally we don't focus on. That is Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay. So she was one of the Indian freedom fighter, very important person, because she was the very first Indian lady to have a political office. Okay. So, and she has participated in salt satyagraha and all. So why we are discussing about her now? Because she was the main instrumental person, or you can say one of the founding members of this Worldcraft Council. So she was a very important person in establishing this in Kuwait. Okay. So another thing you have to keep in mind, she's also famous for her contributions towards handicrafts and other things, because of which she got even Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan also honored by Government of India. So these are the things. So these are the things you have to keep in mind with respect to Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay. She belongs to Bangalore, right? Then UNESCO Creative City Network. So this Worldcraft City status is mainly given by a Kuwait-based NGO, Worldcraft Council. Similar type of initiative is also there in the UNESCO. So you need to understand this initiative was launched in the year 2004 itself. Okay, so under the UNESCO itself. And if you have seen, this is mainly to promote creative cities, especially in arts, folks, music, films. Okay, so music, you can say films, gastronomy, like this we have. So how many Indian cities means, recently if you have remembered, Srinagar is also the recent Indian city that got listed into this particular thing, and it got listed in the year 2021. Okay, so if you have seen, it became the 6th city to be registered. And what is the main objective of this is, it is also trying to promote SDG 11, which is sustainable cities. Okay, so that is also the main objective of this creative cities network. Now let us understand what are all the Indian cities that are registered here. So you have Jaipur and Srinagar. So these two already got the status in the Crafts and Arts Council. Arts and Crafts category, you can say. You have Chennai and Varanasi. So if you can club these and if you can remember, it is easy for us to remember. They got in the category of music. Then we have Mumbai. Mumbai got listed in the category of films. And we have Hyderabad, that is in the field of gastronomy, that is food. Right? So these are the all Indian cities which are there in UNESCO's Creative Cities Network. Right? You should not get confused with this and Worldcraft City Council, so which is different by another one. Then here you have to see the practice question. Which of the following is not a World Heritage Site recognized under UNESCO? So out of these options, which is not a UNESCO World Heritage Site, try to put your answer in the comment section. Then, as we have reached the end of the video, today we have discussed an important art and culture related current affair, that is recent Indian city that got enlisted in the Worldcraft City Council. This is an NGO based in Kuwait, so which all other Indian cities are part of this, we have seen. And we also have seen what is this organization and brief background of this, along with one famous Indian personality, Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay. And we also have compared this with UNESCO Creative Cities Network and what are all the Indian cities in this particular list we have seen, along with practice question. So this is all with respect to this video. If you found the video informative, let us know in the comment section. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned.